jam. She used to be my little team. I was saving for a ring. She's coming cool, I'm fine. Now and then I hit her line. Gotta do things by me side, but she's still on me mind. Her rum cake was the bomb. I ate it all night long. Goddamn, I miss her so. Where did my baby go? Happy birthday. She tell me, said she loved me. We need to celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo, yo, yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. We don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz. Further on in the buzz.
That is why they part our things. And them searching and searching. Like what just on the clip them.
What we gonna do right here is go back, way back in the time.
Stein, are you? All the respect them eyes up. Like a flag. It's a bounty. Entertainment Buzz are the real thing, man. Say.
Feature presentation.
Yes, sir. We want to say a very special welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm DJ Bones, and guess who there?
You don't know Courtney Mack in the building, you know what I mean?
And of course, we want to say a very special happy New Year.
For sure, definitely to all the listeners locked in, especially on the EBUZZ on a Wednesday. You don't know. We appreciate you as always.
We want to say a special hello to everyone who's joining us on our social media pages. Feel free to join us on Instagram, IRIFM_JA, Twitter, IRI_FM, and join us on Facebook at IRIFM.
Simple maths, and of course, whether or not if you're up on the road right now or you don't know, you're there woman going easy. You don't know, big up, of course. All the persons on social media, big up on yourself every time.
Now, with the advent of the Omicron variant,
right,
I care zero.
Boy, Bones, I tell you the truth, you know, my concern, you know. I'm very much concerned, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
Very much concerned, but nevertheless, we're having some technical glitches, but we are figure out things as we go along, you know what I mean? You know, there's something go. You know, it's the EBUZZ, of course, and, you know, just stick with us. You don't know, of course, the first edition for this year, January 5, and of course it's a Wednesday. The very first official one is kind of special too, but we'll wait before we even tell you more of the special thing. We'll sort out some technical things and see what's going on, and so we can know what is what, you know, the thing, all right? So of course, big up the entire team, of course, big up to Peter Broadboy, big up to Nicholas Francis, of course, he's in the building as well. Big up to our hosts and, you know, everybody, you don't know. What the YouTube them there? Which part them there? Right there, so YouTube, you don't know, we are going to check in and sort out some things in the meantime, so stick and stay, you don't know, we soon forward, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Entertainment Buzz. Hear me told ya. Yo, yo, yo.
Up to the buzz. We don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz. Further on in the buzz.
That is why they part our things. And them searching and searching. Like what just on the clip them.
What we gonna do right here is go back, way back in the time.
Stein, are you? All
Yeah, my buzz are the real thing, man. Say.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yes, sir. We want to say a very special welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Courtney Mack in the building. Of course, it's the first edition of the EBUZZ for 2022. So big up all of the listeners. Them well lucky. You see it?
Happy New Year!
You know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, may I tell you the truth, you know?
Yeah.
We have a vibe. This is a nostalgic vibe for me.
Of course it is.
Because I'm sitting here
Yeah.
with enough industry players and we're able to talk to them.
Right.
And I'm seeing some super producers in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a big artist in the studio.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel good in the Omicron foolishness.
You know, something, Bones, as
Nah,
you mentioned
fight,
about the whole COVID thing and you know, the variants and so on. It's our first time, I mean, in terms of a EBUZZ and, of course, opening up, you know, where we,
For
you
a
know,
new year.
For a new year, for having guests, because it's been a minute since you've had,
We
guests
did-
in person.
We did have a guest
You had somebody last year.
We did have Mojo Herb.
Ah, so you was...
Yes. And we did have a few guests for the EBUZZ party.
No, the EBUZZ party for sure.
Right.
But I mean,
but prior to that,
prior to that,
it was just
wasn't.
Mojo
yeah,
Herb.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So Mojo Herb, you create history right now. As a matter of fact, we want to say a very special welcome to our friends on our social media pages. Instagram, IRIFM_JA.
If you're on Twitter, of course, it's IRI_FM.
And of course, join us on Facebook at IRIFM.
And all the persons who are locked into YouTube, you don't know, big up on yourself every time. You know the thing go, you know, a live show, you know the something go.
Oh boy, I tell you, there's a lot of things going on.
So much things happening.
The police have confirmed that dancehall entertainer Jashi was one of two men arrested in an illegal party in Leeds, St. Elizabeth on New Year's Eve.
Right.
And I'm sure everybody has known that by now. Jashi, whose real name, look here, Maki, what am I name?
Maluki.
Maluki.
Yeah.
Me didn't know, you know, but me just check if you didn't know still. Maluki, don't know, you know. Not true, not nice. You have to check if your brethren know, not true. No,
Yeah.
no. Hello, sir.
So of course, that's his right name.
Tafari Clark has since been granted bail in the sum of $50,000 to appear in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on February 14, Valentine's Day. What a day him appear in a court.
Look at that team, man.
God of his mercy. And of course, popular record producer is that Waldane Hampton, more popularly known as Dane Ray,
Yeah.
was also granted bail in the sum of $50,000. The entertainers were charged for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act. Jashi and Dane Ray were arrested shortly before midnight at an event dubbed Drip Fest, which was held at a hotel in Leeds, St. Elizabeth. What do you think about that, man?
You know, you know, events, of course, as you know, I mean, the government did officially, you know, come out and say, listen out, I mean, throughout the whole holidays and the festive season, there's not going to be any parties who will be granted permits. But you don't know, say, you know, within the curfew time, some persons still manage for, you know, do a few little gatherings here and there, and you know,
many gatherings.
you know, as a result of that, you know, sometimes, you know, possibilities exist that artists might pass through, and you know, even though them pass through within the time frame, maybe, you know, things happen, maybe, you know, them spend an extra half an hour. I don't know what the situation is, but based on what you just read, it seemed like he breached it. So clearly, they actually, you know, charged him because that he was there, and obviously
they got a cheap charge.
Yeah,
too.
obviously the curfew was gone by then. But
Right.
you know, we can't really say much. Well, you know, we can't say much until him really go February 14th,
Let us
really,
see
you
it
know,
go.
the full 100.
Let's see it go.
But on a much lighter note, of course, big up the entertainers. Of course, reggae is representing big time in the motherland of Africa, of course.
This is my brother, I see.
Yes, yes,
Hey,
yes.
not nice. I want to say hello to you. Hey, my brother Javinci. Hello. We will talk to you in a few minutes.
In a few minutes, yeah.
Yeah, you take care of yourself. Okay. Yes, my brother.
So, you know,
yes.
a lot of that is happening right now in Africa, of course. You know, the likes of Conscience and Charlie Black, and also Kemar Icon is there with Conscience as well. And, you know, Charlie Black is there. And, of course, both entertainers are doing a series of shows in the motherland. And, you know, just recently we heard that Popcorn is also there. as well. I'm not quite sure whether or not if he has shows there, but I know he's been visiting Africa in recent times, you know, on several occasions. So, but yeah, I mean, dancehall is going pretty well there. Also, the Dr. Beanie Man was in Ghana, you know, a couple of weeks ago when they allegedly said that he had breached.
COVID.
Yeah.
I'm not telling nobody. But like,
Yeah.
Zaka, you don't know about COVID. Zaka.
But what I like about that was, I mean, you know, sometimes you hear all different kind of fabricated stories, and then, you know, with the media, a lot of persons run with certain information, and sometimes it's not really accurate. And he was able to post, you know, his COVID test and to let his fans see that he was negative, and so he was able to even leave Ghana, you know, even when it was said that he was detained. So big up to the doctor, of course, him clear the air. And, you know, oftentimes we have to tell people them, so sometimes just, I mean, for the most part, just try to confirm your information instead of just running with stories, you know.
One of the wickedest things I think about this business of social media is the same thing that you just mentioned, Mackie, in terms of how quick information is disseminated without fact checking, and also without any sort of backup in terms of a research or any sort of due diligence, as we would say. So I'm glad that Moses was able to do that.
And I think that's I mean, we're in the era right now where this is what we do. I mean, when somebody says something and you just say, all right, you don't even have to say nothing much, just show them. If it is that you can and it's not too confidential, you know, just show them.
Deal with it.
Yeah, say, all right, so one else say no, you know. And
another big thing that's happening in Amaki is the entertainer Jacquier is remaining positive amidst his pending court appearance Wednesday, January 12th.
Wow.
Now, so over the weekend, Jacquier's official Instagram shared several awards that he has achieved throughout his career with the caption, "I never lose. I either win or learn." Well, right now, my youth, I learn. Now, the greatest things with me, the world is yet to see. The post went on to wish fans a happy and prosperous new year and culminated with the words, "See you soon." Your thoughts on that? Because, you know, Jacquier has been in the Netherlands now for some months.
The truth is, I mean, in my opinion, I think that, you know, this whole situation could have definitely been avoided.
It is the stupidest situation I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and more so, I mean, it's not the first, I mean, maybe it's the first of this magnitude, but I mean, we have seen promoters and Jacquier being in, you know, the wranglings in the past. And, you know, most of the times when it's a case of that, it's usually money being the situation behind it. But you know, when it reach a point now where it's alleged that he stabbed the promoter, you know, you know, it's not good. And I mean, with an entertainer like Jacquier, who has, you know, been down certain roads in terms of you know, being incarcerated,
I just hope that
this move is not
no.
It wasn't the wisest move at all.
And what we're seeing is Jacquier is currently being held in a detention center after being accused of stabbing a promoter in Amsterdam.
Yes.
He's facing charges of attempted manslaughter and attempted aggravated assault. The entertainer will will return to an open court pro forma session in the Netherlands, where the prosecution will repeat their case, and Cure's lawyer will be given the opportunity to request additional information on a continuation of the investigation. And Cure is being represented by a public defender. If found guilty, he could face up to 20 years in prison. That's a serious thing.
Listen, I mean, you know, this whole thing is just, it's not good none at all. And
it could have worked out.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
that's my thoughts, and I
we don't know the depths of it, but I mean, any situation, I mean, from artist to promoter, you know, it could have worked out. Just like producer to artist, or any situation, it can work out. I mean, you know, we can agree for disagree and all these things, but come, you know, January 12th, let's see what happens as it relates to that. All right, so in a much different note, it's kind of a sad note as well.
Yeah.
So 30-year-old reggae singer Savana, whose real name is Anna Blake, is to appear in the Westmoreland Circuit Court on October 31 to face trial for causing death by dangerous driving. She's on bail in the sum of $400,000 with a surety, and she is she's supposed to appear in the she did appear in the Westmoreland court yesterday.
She did.
She was charged, and of course, she was involved in a motor vehicle accident in May last year. The accident resulted in a death of another female driver, unfortunately. So, according to the police report, Savana was traveling along the Scott Cove Main Road in White House. Savana is known for singles like Mango, If You Only Knew, and Man Down. So, you know, unfortunately, this is the situation. She will return to court come October 31 later this year. And hopefully at that time they'll have a trial and we see how that plays out.
Savannah, we wish you the best. Yeah, we wish you the
Definitely.
best. And of course, condolences to the family, to the person who passed because of the incident. So
Definitely.
let us see how the legal
Situation plays out, yeah.
works. So guess there's another one now. Popcorn and Versi. The unruly boss Popcorn and entertainer Versi are engaged in a social media war of words after a post made by Versi earlier today. Now, renowned songwriter Versi shared that he wrote songs for King of the Dancehall, Beanie Man, also Ground God, which is the Bounty Killer. Also, he wrote songs for Ioctane and was instrumental in introducing artist manager Ramesh to the music industry. He showed his gratitude to Sham for discovering him in Portland. The comment section of the post received endorsements from Beanie Man and Ramesh and Sham. In ending the post, the DJ said that he helped build Popcorn's unruly crew and used men from his camp to give the unruly team a good look. Popcorn, however, did not find favor with Versi's claims and wrote an expletive, well, a bad word, that's the same thing. Expletive-laced, a bad word, you say, right?
Yeah.
Expletive-laced message in the comment section of the post. In his Instagram story, Popcorn also sought to dispel the claims. He shared that Versi was envious of him and never shared his platform. He also said that Versi cannot build what he does not have for himself. Popcorn is currently on tour in Africa. You don't think them two men can grow up, you know, man? God have his mercy, man. That kind of foolishness.
I mean, to be truthful, you know, one can give, I mean, as it relates to Versi, I mean, if you contribute to something, I mean, I don't see any, you know, ill will or you, I mean, if you have the platform to say, boy, you did that, if it is that the information is correct. If it is correct. If it's incorrect now, then Popcorn would definitely have all right to correct the information. But clearly it wasn't, well, even though it was slightly in a correction, but it was more of a disrespect rather than a correction, you know?
I'm seeing a clash here.
Yeah.
Of egos.
Yeah, man, definitely.
It's just clash of egos.
And oftentimes, in most of the stories that we give, especially with the one with Jacure and the promoter as well, it might just be the same.
It's just the same.
You know?
Because I know for a fact that it's not like so. With Jacure, I just get the feeling that him ain't getting money. That's my thing. I just get the feeling and him
or an agreement, right? And it's not where, you know, them couldn't work out. And there goes, I mean, I'm sure there's countless of conversations with having a manager.
And this was something that we've discussed on this program. If
Several
you have
times.
somebody who is representing you,
yeah, man, the artist is not supposed to.
the artist is supposed to go and talk to promoter. Man, the artist is supposed to just concentrate on your work.
I mean,
well, Mr. One, I'm the artist person because no, sir.
No, he might agree, man.
He might agree.
Yeah, man, he might agree. He might say no, the artist not to do that.
Artist not to do that.
Yeah.
No, sir. So you know, it is rough, and let us hope that Jacure's situation will be quelled or what you call dissolved in the right way.
Yeah, well, it's before the court
in
there.
the right way.
And you know what's interesting too? I mean, how their legal system based on the law in Amsterdam is quite different from.
It's very different
from the justice system here in Jamaica.
I look up thing go on down here, man. Say, I want to work out that, you know.
Yeah, man.
This I got straight.
Yeah, man.
This
is easy attempted murder in Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam,
you know,
and if it
and
is
here it probably would be known as wounding with intent.
wounded, that and say two friend vex.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, understand. So
yeah,
let us see how that works out. We have a good discussion coming up too, but it's so nice. I'm not lying, Maki.
Yeah.
New Year, And it's good to see so many people in the studio.
Yeah, man, definitely. I am that was what I was making reference to earlier on. I mean,
Love
it
it.
was a different vibe, you know.
Love it.
It's a different vibe, and you know, COVID Jano star. You know, we I don't know why I wanna just leave, no man. I mean, every time you're about
No,
to
the
leave,
man, the pan as
yeah, man,
variant hunt. you know.
just different variants we see up
Variant hunt.
We hear
Come
about
on.
variants where, you know, have all different names and all these kind of things where, you know, France have new variant and
Man, France go ahead.
I still with people them, cause probably a Jamaican down the same or African
just
down there.
I
You know?
thought because of the variant, may I say.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
But you know what is beautiful? It's just that to see. All right, when you see a man like Nicholas Francis made time out of his busy schedule to come join us. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year, my friend.
Yes, man. Happy New Year, Nicholas.
And of course, Nicholas, I want to turn on them Michelle, because we're not even Mike. So we want to big up JahVinci. Yes.
JahVinci, bless up yourself.
JahVinci, rich.
Happy New Year.
What, my friend?
Yes.
No, man, no. I know some me know you quiet. Let me see it again. JahVinci. What? No, that me know.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
The
man.
vibe is good.
Yes, man,
it's
for
good, but
sure.
it's not all that. You know what's wrong? It's just not nice.
Yeah,
Cooler,
The
man.
vibe's
And him there too.
and all him there too.
And him
Wagwan,
there.
wagwan.
too.
No, man, you're there, youth.
Yeah, well, my mouth no load like Javinci.
No. I know the singing and shouting. I know you're a thing.
Yeah, same thing different, you know.
Produce the tune.
Yeah.
Just produce the tune. Right. All right.
Happy New Year to
Happy
the team.
New Year.
man.
Yeah, man, bless up and bless up everybody. We are
Yeah,
listening.
man,
see
Happy
me?
New Year, straight.
Blessed New Year
This
to
is
you
a
all.
great night. And of course, recently, Kabaka Pyramid, a great singer. I just love Kabaka. Kabaka have a lyrical flow. He shared on a post on Twitter expressing similar sentiments. Kabaka Pyramid tweeted, "I want to see more mainstream success for Jamaican artists, international success. But I feel the subject matter in the music a whole way back." What do you think he's
Yeah,
talking
so
about?
I mean, really, what we really want to discuss is the lyrical content and subject matter in the music, whether or not if
Yes.
it's preventing Jamaican artists from becoming mainstream international successes. You know, do you think overall in general that, I mean, there's a lot that could change in terms of the lyrics that that entertainers locally are giving us, or producers are producing, so that our music can move from this level that is at and go to the much highest level that it can possibly go to in all the other territories. Not nice?
Me can't tell you say not nice, not hear nothing you say.
No, I mean, you think
You're
I'm
sure?
You think I'm yeah, I'm
I'm
listening.
afraid of you sometime, you know. Because me feel say I hear one rhythm on the phone a while ago, I just say, you know, say me go produce that tune. Yeah.
No, you know, a Javinci there tell me say, him have an idea for one song.
I don't that me just say a while.
Me say,
Yeah.
no.
No. Inappropriate time. But do you think that some of the messages that our artists are saying is actually defeating their rise to international stardom?
Yes and no.
Explain.
Explain.
Yeah, may explain. Because see the context of the song. Alright, say for example, Gangnam Style.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know what the song is saying.
Neither me.
I first sang for reach 1 billion views on YouTube. And from here, youth, me I sing Macarena. I don't know what it is saying. But it still work. So I wouldn't say the lyrical content. Sometimes remember Killer Boss with Kappa shot in a,
But you know
and
that.
that is still a bad man song. Skillibeng biggest song is still Crocodile Teeth, and him sing Mr. Universe and Torpedo and some other nice song. Why them never cross over? Sometimes maybe it's the rhythm or how the song is constructed. You build one nice catchy song. Nobody know what the song I say, but it still work. But sometimes like the music now we turn in a garden, this chopping thing.
I'm comparing it two things you just said a while ago.
Yeah.
We're talking about Gangnam Style
Yeah.
and Macarena. Those songs are done in different languages.
No, Patois is a different language. You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Do you? But let us say, and you talk about Skillibeng and others,
Yeah.
and they're done in other language versus a Macarena and a Gangnam style. Do you think that because they're done in different languages, that these songs have excelled because of the language
The
or
catchiness of the song.
All right,
The catchiness of the song. How the song is constructed.
right. Gangnam style
so-
and Macarena is done for the catchiness. You think?
Yeah. How me can remember it to this day. I
Right.
don't know why man sing
Do
about
you think
stuff.
it's because of repetition? The songs are played so much
Yeah.
that you have no idea, you don't have no choice
No, not-
except listen to it.
Not the repetition, the fact say, yo, it is being played a lot, you know.
Yeah.
To how the song is constructed, it always come back to some, hey, sexy lady. I don't know what am I sing about. Maybe
Right.
as some violence, I don't know. But
Right.
it catchy and nice and it work. So if we can build some nice catchy song and still, what me still I tell people about the rhythm structure,
Yeah.
like the beat where they pan, people can dance. Them song don't me tell about, you know, the Gangnam style and the other song, I don't, it is when once you hear it, you want to dance.
All right.
Yes.
Which goes to my point where I'm thinking that these songs were recorded for a particular market, a particular part of the globe. You know, like Bone said earlier on, it may not be necessarily, you know, the market that we are accustomed to. It might be a, you know, a Latin market, for example, or
Right.
you know, urban market, whichever it may be. And so what happened is that the popularity in that market grew so much that other markets, including our market, started to accept that song, even though we really and truly don't understand what the song really is saying.
All right, do you think in the studio when they're trying to create the song, they must say, you want a song, hit a Jamaica?
No.
Them just create a song. When I was in the studio, if I spice something like it, me never say, yo, that song I got 100 million views. I just the vibe at the time in the session will come out in
Right.
the rhythm where Spice sing.
Right.
But it just come out and it just work.
Right.
It beat have a lot to do with it too.
Right. All right. So
Interesting.
The point that you made is more so from other markets and also the acceptance in Jamaica. All right. Let us look now at the songs that we are making here
Yeah.
and the acceptance in a market, for example, like a Gangnam style or any one of them now. In terms of, do you see where with, you know, we mentioned Patois a few times where we can do a song based on the vibe, like something like it, you use that as an example earlier on, and it ended up being to the magnitude or with that amount of millions or billions of views in that market from Jamaica
I know say
without the proper English.
when Sean Paul was creating Dirty Rock, it's not like the songs were recorded for the album, you know. A song would been a play a yard where maybe Sean Paul wasn't the hit artist and the juggling at the time, you know. But when putting together the album, them just compile some songs that been around the yard, put a couple more on it. And Sean Paul sell platinum, win Grammy, do so much from Dirty Rock. And none of the songs, when him in the studio record them, I don't know if him a think say, yeah man, I want this to cross over. Him just a sing what him a feel at the time.
Right, and I agree, but there are also industry players that would say that Sean Paul is an entertainer who has crossed in that market already, and as such, it makes it a lot easier for him to do another song that
But
they might say.
with that album, he never crossed yet.
Dirty Rock?
Yes.
No man, him did cross with Dirty Rock. Yeah man, him cross with that. Because
Before-
Dirty Rock was after Gimme the Light, you know.
Yes, that's true.
Give me,
Yeah man, the first one that he did, I think, was Stage 1. And then after that, he did Dirty Rock. I think that was the album that had Gimme the Light.
no, when we say Dirty Rock, the album I talk about, you know.
The album.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dirty Rock is one song, man. The album, man.
No, man, no. What was it? The label that was Dirty Rock, right?
The
Yeah,
label-
No, man, the album.
No, the
named
album was Dirty Rock.
They
The
have a
album
album.
was Dirty Rock with Get Busy, Give Me the Light.
So that was the album with Gimme the Light, yeah.
Yes, so what I am saying, most of the songs that were on Dirty Rock album is not new songs. It was songs that was known to us locally.
It was
Right,
a
right, right, right,
compilation.
right. Yeah.
That's a compilation.
Like you and them songs. Yeah, man, me get you.
So what I am saying, when he was in the studio putting together these songs,
right?
Yeah.
I don't think he was thinking like, yeah, man, them I go cross over like Sean just in the studio and just a sing, but being the let me say quote unquote uptown youth then,
right?
He speaks properly, and him now go full up the song. I know patois, the rhythm a dancehall, so it more easier for work.
Mm-hmm.
So him not think about crossover and him just a sing what him a feel at the time. So that help it to work, and it beat them when they hear them. Most of them don't know what Sean Paul sing, say what he must sing about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But once the beat drop, them know them a dance to the beat same way.
Mm-hmm.
But enough of the songs them I put out now,
Yeah.
It is not where you can groove to. You just want to bust two blank and guy bar and money pull up and,
I agree.
and the girl them just want to snap.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
But
that is true.
But not nice. How I mean, what is the step? I mean, you know, we mentioned Sean Paul quite a number of times in terms of I get a, you know, yes, a quote unquote uptown, or maybe, you know, how him look, or, you know, possibly him the DJ a certain kind of way before. And the album that we were talking about is actually the Acceptance album. Yeah. It was the album when the people them say, oh, you know, Sean. So that was really the album that really opened the doors then for Sean. But how do we get a project like that? What's the direction you think that we should take? And if it has to do with like on an individual level for each entertainer rather than a particular step or a method?
Alright, see dancehall, you can't left out that. No, they're trying to change it to trap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trap is something where you get kitchen.
That I know.
So until me believe in the dancehall sound, so until me see this trap thing I work, which me not see it no time soon.
Right.
So the authentic sound there, it me see it tried and proven over the years, say yo, this work.
Mm-hmm.
If you check Billboard and the history of dancehall songs crossing over,
Yeah.
that dancehall sound they work. Not to say the topic, you know, because Movado, I'm So Special,
Yes.
it's a bad man song.
Right.
Man.
When him go Red Bull and Guinness, where the do, it's a bad man song. So
Yes,
yeah, I
yes.
say, oh, Movado, the inner the studio sing one bad man song, it can't cross. It sound nice.
Yeah.
So when people hear that, yeah, he give one groove. When him go, I'm So Special, a dancehall, Sirani, No Games, dancehall,
Right.
Ramping Shop, dancehall, Fever, dancehall. So,
Right.
and most of those songs are songs for the girls them too. So different from just the content, the song nice. None of them not, some of them not understand the pattern and understand what is it we are saying. If you tell them what is the artist singing, they don't know.
True. Like many entertainers, who
Melody and vibe.
Who actually do songs. I mean, when them go several parts of the world, the people people don't really understand English, but them still
they
know the song word for word.
Javinci tell me say him go Israel and to all the place at bus and they don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
So you can't say the lyrical content because they don't understand what he's saying.
Right.
But them groove to the beat. And
the phrases and the vibe.
Melody and so yeah.
Sound, so the dance are more easier for groove to and sing along. So it's the song structure. Try to build some hooks and some nice catchy songs.
And that's important what you're saying, you know, not
Very.
nice. Because I think a lot of people don't understand the whole mechanics and the molecular structure of how a song is done. They will say, boy, me hear my boy I say a tune and me not to get it, but it seems it have a buzz, but I'm saying to them, you don't really understand what you're saying in terms of why do you like the song? What is the reason you have an attraction or you're drawn to it? And they don't seem to understand it's because of how, as you say, the song is constructed. And I don't know if there's a formula or there's a way, as a producer that you are, not nice, that people can understand. I don't know if there's a formula what you can do or how do you do it. You've been very successful over the years creating mega hits. is it a certain key, a certain note, a certain combination of all that makes these songs attractive, make them a hit? Or is it that is something that you play by ear?
All right. You have certain characteristics of a hit song, you know.
Yeah.
And what me I gonna say now is not something where is written or it's just my observation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
When I was going to high school, like one certain year, a number of songs came out, like the top 100 songs of the past, say 10 years. I don't remember exactly.
Right.
Right.
And I took it upon myself to do a research on why them 100 songs are go number one. See? And see, with all of the songs that go number one, them have a similarity. So I look for songs from the same producer and the same artist that didn't work. I say, all right then, we need to find out why these didn't work and why these work.
Okay.
So doing that, I realized, well, the trap never did both at the time. So I realized, say, yo, them nice, the melody nice, the lyrical, it is English.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If I hear Bob sing, I don't think Bob sing much patois.
No.
Gonna till them sing Jimmy Cliff sing.
Yeah.
The harder they come, the harder they fall. One.
Right.
Yeah, but in conversating, we don't speak like that. How Bob construct him song, we don't speak like that. If you hear him on an interview, him talk patois, but if you hear him on record, gonna still them sing.
Standard English.
Enough.
But with that point being mentioned, so do you think it was a case because I mean we have heard where there are persons who were around certain artists Khan at the time, and as such there were instructions that were given to the entertainer based on the fact that they wanted to promote in a certain market. So them say make sure change that word there because artists the song bad but change that one word so the people them can understand fully what you say.
Yeah, me do that sometimes. Javinci says some things and blah, blah, blah. I say, no, don't make the word that rolls so.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand. If you say 8 word in the line, if you can say 4 and keep the meaning, cut it down and no say just 4 word in the line.
Yeah.
It don't change the meaning of the song. So it is easier to comprehend.
Yes.
You see me, so me still try incorporate that. Not saying, you try to do it for crossover, but you try appeal to different markets. Because with there in Jamaica, it's only a set number of chart, a number of stations. Like, what we need to do, we get a producer here so many times. Like this, we are trying to expand past here.
Right.
So we have to try to appeal to outside of Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Music need a visa. Straight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, one of the things I wanted to find out from you, not nice, in terms of this is one of the main reasons or the rationale for the discussion is in terms of the verbal content of our music now.
Yeah.
Do you think the verbal content, we we're talking about patois, so on, so on, so on. But do you think the verbal content in combination with the mechanics of the music is causing a restriction in terms of why the music, some of the music not get no visa to fly out?
If them take the same content and sing that on some dance already, man, it will do better.
See.
Yeah, just sing the same thing them on some dancehall beat.
Yeah.
It will work more because people hear it and then just a dance and they don't even know what they
am I dance to?
Yeah, but
so the words don't matter then, is that what you're saying?
No, not saying it no matter. Then say words sound and power. And say,
Yes.
You can't say words no matter.
All right.
Yeah, but sometimes them feel to left out the sound important. You understand? And just words alone.
Right.
Because to me, I think melodies go far away.
Yeah.
You understand the message? Just like Not Nice say, me no know where I say now, Upangangang style. Me no know where I say,
no, you're right.
Me see me youth a jump to that and
You understand? And of course, for the folks who are just joining us, The great JahVinci has just joined the conversation. Right. No, you have to make the people like
man. Some things say melodies go far away, just like trap music.
That's true.
Just like when Notnie say trap off a chop here, you know.
Yeah.
And more times, when you listen to some of them trap songs, you don't really understand what they are saying about them. Just have a nice. Just like if you're there, so now you hear.
Right.
Yeah. It just make it.
That's a dancer.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Right,
So sometimes I just the sound important.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
Definitely.
True. I mean, you know, as it relates to that, definitely. I mean, also, what would you say in the case where, I mean, you know, we're talking about the successes, of course, of mainstream, you know, artists just going to the next level. Sometimes, even as a producer, not nice, and even as an artist, JahVinci, where, you know, there might be several songs that is recorded, not necessarily for a particular project, but just in general, just overall as singles. And throughout the singles, there may be, you know, a couple of songs that you're looking at and you say, these songs, they may have the hit song. And then out of the blues, probably the song where you probably never even finish mixing yet.
Yeah.
The fans, them just go somewhere and grab that and say, this, you know.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
How you deal with that when sometimes even you as a producer, maybe not you personally, might, you know, not be pleased with, you know, you say, boy, you know, we could have get a tune a better mix, or we could have do this different.
Nah, man, I live with that, man. I tell him, say, no, man, me they don't say that, man, trust me.
But half the time you find that where it's not the song where you did really amidst the way that it come round and come just do some things.
Well, I know. You know, say, Cartel Vice 2 song where, when he must sing it, me I say, you know, that brother, I'm mad. Hey, man, then I see that sing, come touch me now. Touch your button now.
Yeah.
Me I say,
Wait, come with that.
What man said, yo, trust me, this I go bust tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah.
And then you want to say, we no afraid of nobody.
Seal it in the
right. And you produce all of them songs?
No, one of them are TJ, one of them are Russian. But
right.
Yes.
I mean, record them.
Right.
And me I say, yo, he must say, no man, just trust me, them are gonna work. And then
and they did.
Work. Yeah, and then me come back and me tell him, me say, yo, when I sing them, I say, yo, yeah, mad dinner.
But how do you think? What do you think is his inspiration? Why he think that kind of them that tune that put our work?
Yo,
what you think?
All right, may I give you one quick story?
Go ahead. Yes.
Got you.
All right. Cartel for voice one song for a person. See, and the man there still there every day. Say, yo, teacher to the Cartel say, man, me a voice a song for you today.
Right.
And the day done, and him realize him not voice the song, the man that is still there, they must say, yo, no fret, me a free it up tomorrow. Tomorrow, like him not remember, the song still not do.
Right.
When him left, he must say, John, you know, me not remember you tomorrow. Tomorrow again, the song still not do. So when him left, he must say, you know, me not do this one third day, and him go back in the studio. And him sing one song in 7 minutes. One song say, if you call me phone and I get me, me not remember words like.
Right.
And him just sing the song, like, him just make it up and just sing it, just forget rid of him. And then, like, a month after we have a show at Trinidad, and we reach at Trinidad, them say, yo, this is your biggest song in Trinidad, you have to sing it.
See that?
Him not remember the song, so we have to left going at the town, go buy one CD with the song, come make him study it.
Yes.
And then
yeah, man.
Him sing the song like, me just, it's
remember.
like the man wait how long, so we just free him up.
Yes.
It reached me already, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, remember I'm go to Europe, me and popcorn over there.
Yeah.
You see me and me sing all of the hits them with me. I say, all right, then I hit them, this and them, I run jam. Them should have been.
Remember when
I run Jamaica.
Yeah. That song.
And when we reach over there and after the performance, me there black stage and I easy and then at the VIP and I meet and greet with the fans them and team.
Yes.
I'm not forget. When a lady walk up to me and she said to me, say, yo, I came a far way and you didn't do my song. I said, what is your song? And actually the first song me ever voice in my life.
Oh, yeah, said to me.
Yeah. Once I go, me say, don't stop searching till I find. But in myself, me I say, boy, this never work for me, you know.
Right.
And this work, you know, damn should I remember, say, you see me?
Wow.
But I just music powerful, yeah, man.
Look at
It's
that.
explosive.
Some songs don't work here. It could work somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, it's the discussion that we've been having is talking about if the lyrical content and the mechanics of the song, can it hold you back? It can. And of course, we want to thank you for just, putting a lot of perspective to all facets of how this can
just
work.
tell them to throw it on some dancehall rhythm and
Right.
Yeah, big up to your fans, them, where they on the YouTube, I left the comment
big them up,
Me I
man.
read them
Yes.
all over there.
Me know, man, me know.
It's a good look, I see everybody where I say, you don't know JahVinci and thing, you get me, I say.
Yeah.
It's a good look, you understand?
And that was
Big
just
up
the
on yourself.
discussion. We're not get to the big, the Javinci yet,
Yeah.
All right, and not nice there. Because,
Cool,
you know me like we're not nice though, Maki.
Tell me what you like.
Not nice. Have a little time and him say, something. Let me give some time to these mere mortals. Let me.
I'm not from here,
I'm not from here.
I wonder if that is not nice.
But he's actually quite nice. Yeah, man. This is a good way to start 2022.
Yeah, man,
and
for sure.
Of course, so thank you. Of course, it does matter what is the lyrical content and how it is presenting.
Absolutely.
That it
Absolutely.
it will go or not go.
And what I can say is that, I encourage all the entertainers who are listening, because, you have some entertainers, I'm sure Not Nice can tell with this too. Them find it hard to even listen, and them feel like is their way or the highway, and me feel like, say, this year they should move forward in starting to somewhat, just, my creative process take its course, and it's a team effort, so, make person share them ideas, and of course everybody can come together rather than just say, say I'm my way, and boy, I'm not change that because that nice.
And I am not.
And he's not. So it might not change.
Big up on yourself. As a matter of fact, it is every week we always try to create a platform to, new artists.
Yeah.
And new artists is relative because we've had a lot of artists who've come on this platform
True.
who've been in the business for a long time.
Absolutely.
They just they haven't gotten established. And so to us, they're still new. They've done great music over the years. We've had so many of them that have come on, and we're very honored to have some great music artists.
That's true.
The likes of Coffee, the likes of Etana, the likes of there's so many. I can't even tell.
Oliver artists, you name them.
Right.
Most of the big stars them right now too, you know what I mean? So of course everybody have to go through the whole movement in terms of being a young artist at some stage or another. But before that, we have to go to right
social
now.
media highs and lows.
Right now.
Don't move.
It's now time for social media high and low.
Girl, you know what going on social media. Yeah, girl, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's your social media highs and lows.
Like I every other day, them find sitting you for try. Them no mention my name, them no feel them not the light.
This and every Wednesday we've got the online buzz. I'm Tris. And I'm Shanice. Let's take a look at the lows for this week. NBA superstar Tristan Thompson, who is also of Jamaican descent, has once again found himself in the middle of another cheating scandal. This time, he had to publicly apologize to his now ex and mother of his 3-year-old daughter, Khloe Kardashian. This comes after a paternity test revealed that he fathered a child with his trainer, Marilee Nichols. In a lengthy post on social media, the 30-year-old expressed how sorry he was and that Khloe doesn't deserve the heartache and humiliation that he has caused once again. Really? Again? Right? Well, since his post, social media has been in a frenzy. Everybody who is anybody gave their 2 cents on the topic of cheating. One user wrote, "It's the Jamaican in him." And of course, this has sparked another conversation, which actually leads us to questions like, is this a culture thing, or is he really just living his best life?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tris, but one thing I can tell you, Jamaican men don't cheat. So anyways, let's jump right into the highest for this week with a real Jamaican, Skilly Bang. Now, dancehall artist Skilly Bang entered the new year with a duo of accolades that cast him as one of the frontrunners among Jamaica's most popular music forms, dancehall and reggae. Now, Skilly Bang leads the dancehall reggae charge on both Audiomack and Tidal. According to AudioMac, the Crocodile Teeth DJ has amassed numbers which has placed him ahead of Popcorn, Alkaline, Jamil, and Massacre to be named the most streamed artist in the top 5 most streamed reggae dancehall artist category for the platform in 2021. Now, Skillibeng has topped the Tidal streams as well for the best reggae dancehall category of 2021 ahead of Spice, Shensia, Skip Marley, and Popcorn. Now, we know, of course, that Tidal is one of the biggest, most recognizable, and generally preferred streaming platforms around, so Skillibeng, that's a big one. Skillibeng did mention, though, in 2021 that his plan was to expand his global audience reach and become a household name in dancehall, and we can say he's definitely doing that. And of course, Crocodile Teeth is undoubtedly responsible for the notable chunk of his stream numbers, considering the single elicited high-profile remixes from Nicki Minaj and Bobby Shmurda. So, of course, congrats to Skillibeng. It's only up from here.
So from Tristan's latest scandal
to Skillibeng's accolades,
who do you think took social media this week? Well, that's for another conversation. Check it before you click it, because once you hit send, you may be a social media high or low. And that's your social media highs and lows. Catch us next Wednesday for What's Buzzing. I'm Shanice. And I'm Tris. Bye!
All right, there you have it, of course, social media highs and lows. Shanice Williams, of course, Tristan Wilson. You don't know.
That's right. All right, so every week we provide a platform for young talent.
Yes.
Sometimes they're not young, but sometimes they're just young to us in terms of establishment and so on. And of course, we have a very great one.
Yeah.
This beautiful Wednesday. His name is Emmanuel Stein.
Emmanuel Stein.
Right. And you see the man with the towel on your head. Emmanuel, don't forget, you have towel on your head, salute. Blessed love, Emmanuel Stein. How you doing, my brother?
Blessings and ones. More, enough respect, enough love, enough honor.
It is so good to have you, my brother.
Blessings every time.
How you do? Happy New Year to you and your family. We wish you all the best. How you doing?
Give thanks and same to the items. A blessed New Year. Start properly.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Tell us about your musical journey, Emmanuel. Tell us the name, Emmanuel Stein. What happened? Mango and red wine drop on your shirt? How your name, Emmanuel Stein? How that go?
Emmanuel Stein. Really and truly, I really get that name from Dave Kelly. Stein. Yeah. 1996, I record a song named Medicine. That is where I get the name Stein.
Okay.
Actually, Emanuel. So when I voice on that rhythm, the rhythm, it's a bit see, I'm the first artist voice on that rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere, somehow, they've never released my song on the compilation. So, but he's the one who gave me that name, Stein, because the song name Stein.
Got you.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
Nice, nice.
Always doing the work and always putting the work and yeah, man, we're still there, man, up and firm, man. Yeah.
Let me ask you, what inspired you to venture into music?
Well, it's a born-in concept from I small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dwelling I and I. So, it's so natural. I always grow around musician, a band name, Culture Vibes, some great musician.
Yes.
I think that drummer that playing Rough Cut, the drummer, he was that band, around some other musician and grow among. So I always the own music, always the own sound system, always one of the youngest artists around the more elder artists them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
yes.
We know the groundwork musically, sound system and you know what I mean, round bands and studio and them vibes there. So we inspire in many ways from many artists.
Talk to us a little bit about what you're promoting now, and who is management and bookings. How can people hear you? How can people book you and so on? But tell us a little bit about the music now. What is the latest work that you're promoting right now?
Yeah, we have some great work putting out right now. Right now we have a new single out named G-Man Jerry. Yes, getting on night rotation and IRA from the #1 station. You know what I mean? Give thanks Bones. You know what I mean?
Bless it.
DJ Lollipop and Amban, the rest of the item. Quote them up. You know you have it, you soon drop it. Yeah, man.
All right.
A nice love, you know what I mean? Nice one job reggae style, you know what I mean? And we have some enough more things on the pipelines, but we are going to focus on this one first.
Explain to me the term G-Man Gyre. What does that mean?
All right, Gyre mean provider.
Yes.
G-Man is like Jano Star. That's big. I'm a father. I really get that started from. Marley said G-Man Gyre, you know what I mean? Like Jano Star, you know? So G-Man Gyre is really like a slang. The G-Man is like a slang, but Irie, you know what I mean? Gyre is the meaning of provider, you know what I mean? So we put it together and, you know, yes, G-Man Gyre.
Nice. All right, so it's 2022, and of course, you don't know. You see what go on. I mean, you know, COVID is here and all these things. But I mean, if we're looking at, you know, in the future, 5 years from now, you know, where Emmanuel Stein, you know, see himself in this music.
Yeah, to the highest, you know, man. Sky levels, you know.
Yeah.
So we have diamond, the gold, and the platinum, and we have grab it. So we are singing the real quality songs, nice, clean music, you know what I mean? Properly, you know what I mean? Yes. So that's the way I point.
Highest level.
The future too. Yes, sir.
Well, I must ask you though, Emmanuel, in terms of, apart from the single G-Man Gyre, you have a lot of other music that is out there. Can we look out? Can your fans look out for a EP, an album, anything like that in the near future?
Yeah, we have an EP coming with like 7 tracks. Early by March. We're supposed to complete that EP and try to do it the best way and the proper way. Then the album is in the making. Now I mean, we're not state the date because we're not really, you know what I mean? But right now the EP by now end of March, yeah, we're gonna have a solid EP with 7 tracks. Yes, sir.
You have a name for the EP just yet?
Do that?
You have a name for the EP just yet?
No, we don't name it yet because you don't know, we're always magically. More time things just come up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe the song for the EP don't even come forward yet. But we don't really name the EP yet. But it's in the makings.
Who are some of the people, as I was saying, in terms of if we hear the music and they want to get in touch with you, they want to book Emmanuel Stein, who are you signed to, if you do, and who's management for you? How can we get in touch with you?
Okay. Bless up Strife Time Production. My team, management, and the whole family. Yes. So you could go Strife Time, Instagram, can go Strife Time Production, YouTube. You can go Emmanuel Stein at any platform. Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, you know what I mean? And we have a contact number here. You can contact with us, you know what I mean? 1345 928 7091. Get it again, 135 928 7091 and 876 959 548 8000. 876 948 8000. 8000. So that is the contact number to get to Emmanuel Stein and the bookings. And you don't know, Emmanuel Stein on every platform.
Sounding good.
Just people them check in and, you know what I mean?
Sounding good.
The music, because we have great music. So that's why I give thanks.
Emmanuel Stein, it was a pleasure chatting with you, you know?
Before you go, Emmanuel, anybody you'd like to big up, make mention of, and so on?
First and foremost, you know what I mean, you know, we still have to yell up in most this last year, the first impression and people
most
there.
Bless.
But more, you know, nothing possible. You know what I mean? I have to give thanks to the place where we come from, Clarendon, Sandy Bay, we grew up, Freetown, the whole of Sandy Bay, Clarendon, Bogus, Wallava, you know, the whole of St. Catherine, Maypen, you know what I mean? Bless up Strife Time family, the whole team. You see me, I said, big up Waterhouse, Moscow, the whole family. Big up Nicky Rast, my whole family, all of the people that we check in and watch. You don't know what if a name for mention, we can't call them.
Can't call them, yes.
Too much people.
Too much people.
I them more love. You see me?
Blessings.
Blessed love, Emmanuel Stein. And of course, we wishing you all the best. I wonder if we could have given them a little sample of G-Man Gyre.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Could
Give them a little sample, not
Give
true?
them a piece, man.
All right,
Yeah,
before.
man.
Bless up yourself, Emmanuel. Blessed love.
Artists coming out of the studio.
Yeah, man. Javinci there.
Cool, man. Not
And
nice
of course,
there,
not
too.
nice there, too.
Cool, man. Bless up in a Rasta. You don't know the thing. Emmanuel Stein, big up yourself.
Blessed love. We're gonna end this part of the interview with G-Man Gyre. Big up yourself, Emmanuel Stein. Blessed love. Happy 2022.
Take a listen.
Take a listen.
Judge, I know something of you. Put no one above you. G-Man Gyre, just you beside me. I ask for nothing more. You feel my world. It's like my life complete, yo. 7 days of the week, yo. Hopeful in the street now. Well, unique, yeah. Up front on me feet now. Blind on my seat, yeah. Put a smile on me cheek now. No other love me not seek. Hey, Judge, I know, say me love you. Put no one above ya. G-Man Gyre, just you beside me.
All right, of course, you don't know. Big up Emmanuel Stein, you don't know, so you know there's something, all right? So moving right along, of course, to our next feature. Of course, we're going to Fashion Forward right now with Shamar Preston and DJ Lollipop.
Catch him on side.
It's Fashion Forward, a weekly look into what's popping,
what's hot and what's not,
hip and trendy. It's the space for all things fashion. It's 2022. A happy new year to all our listeners. It's Fashion Forward, the space where you get your fashion tips, hacks, must-haves, do's and don'ts. It's been a rocky road in the world of fashion for the past couple of years, but rest assured, the fashion trends for 2022 are set to awaken your style senses. The time has come to reevaluate your wardrobe and work out which pieces are wardrobe essentials, because 2022 is set to be the year we start dressing up again.
new year, new clothes.
So, to kick things off, we make our predictions. What will 2022 fashion look like?
Cup clutcher, anything them go for. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, anything them go for. But shirt about the jeans, match with a polo.
My predictions are dresses, bright colors, prints, cutouts, and heels. I think it's a year for taking risk. But ladies, what do you think will make the cut this year?
So for the fashion trend 2022, I'm predicting satin and also sequins and shimmer.
The romper with colors, floral, braids with a long or tall, because you can't go wrong with braids. I hate long nails in a different colors.
I definitely think that bright color like your yellow and your green and your orange, it's going to be a really fun year. So we're wearing skirts, tank top, bodysuits. See a lot of persons embracing their natural bodies, embracing body positivity. I think boots will be in, flat boots like gladiator boots, and sandals. You can't go wrong with your sandals. Your strappy sandals, yes, those will definitely be trending for 2022.
Now for the men. Lollipop, let's start with you. What's your pick?
I'm still see Polo for days.
We got Polo for days.
A lot of Tommy Hilfiger, and recently I start see a lot of Psycho Bunny. You see the brand there? It get really popular up on the market.
All right. Well, let's hear from the men in the streets.
Of 2022, we see the man them wear Polo, Tommy Hilfiger, and we see them start wear more of this brand them called Psycho Bunny. I feel like at the Playboy Bunny shirt them, when I see them turning a Psycho Bunny, I know Playboy turn a Psycho, but they don't play the whole last year when they were going to so that year, loafers and skinny jeans, pretty jeans, and polo t-shirts, casual wear.
2022 is just getting started. Stick around and see if our predictions will come through. For Fashion Forward, I'm your girl Shamara.
And I'm DJ Lollipop, the party fanatic.
See you next week.
All right, there you have it, of course, Shamar Preston and DJ Lollipop Fashion Forward. You know, say 2022, the fashion of it up. Is it?
Well, I tried to do my fashion, you know, but I realize it's not something that I'm very au fait with doing. So I just stay in my lane.
How easy does it, man?
Well, we got JahVinci in the place. Can
Yeah,
you
man,
can you imagine
JahVinci.
that?
Yeah, man,
you know,
we are
we don't even know, say, you know, say, me never even know, say, JahVinci with that. Say, boy, he come grace us with the
I want you, man. Javinci, I call you.
I go you like that?
Yeah, man. I call
you know him
man.
like that for true?
Yeah, man. Long time.
I go you to
him not change.
Him not change, that's true.
No, not at all.
A long time you know the youth here, but
from long time.
Boy, I'm not. Javinci must listen to you. Where are some boss?
Cool, man, boys, man.
Javinci, big up yourself, man. You know anything, bro.
You know,
so your family for years. You know,
for years, my brother.
So we're not surprised. We know a thing.
Yeah, we're surprised.
Fox, that.
Yeah, man, Happy New Year, my bro.
Happy New Year.
Yes, man. Light and
Blessings
prosperity,
to the
man.
family.
Definitely.
Blessings to the family.
Definitely.
And we know for a friend in places that are not so free.
Yeah.
Is listening right now.
Definitely.
So big up Addy.
Yes, my daddy.
Big up my family. Yeah.
No joke.
It's good to know that he's always with us, and of course, let us hope things will work out for you.
Definitely, is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Javinci, we want to find out from you 2022. Your plans. I know that the plans don't necessarily all come together right away, but I know that you're always working. You know.
Yeah, me always work. You know, so we ended last year with a buzz, and now we're there on the new year with EBUZZ.
Oh, they
Yes,
buzz.
So
which
we
is
are
right.
buzz
And thank
right
God
now, you see?
you're the buzz. and you alone, you never bring your cause.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
What's new with you? What's the latest?
Passion t-shirt.
Oh,
Passion.
Yeah.
That's new right now.
You know, some never. You see,
no.
The locks black.
Yeah.
The locks black. All right.
Fix that.
But no, that the shirt color.
Yes, man. Passion, man. You so me I say, you don't know the new EP just dropped.
Yeah.
You understand? I want the fans them just go buy it, support it, stream it. You understand what I say? You don't know the team is doing a great job.
Yeah.
On JahVinci career, because you know it's not just me I say it, but you know we watch where everybody I say.
Right.
And when me in the street, everybody I say, yo, bro, that link up here with not nice. It's not normal. You see me? And we always do great music, so we just continue up on the part of greatness.
Definitely. I want to ask you this question. I mean, you know, with the collaboration with Not Nice and the whole team, big up to Cram as well.
Yes.
You don't know the thing go. But here we are going now. Now, interestingly, you had a big song during the whole pandemic situation. Number one song.
Yeah.
Going with a whole heap of streamings. On one of the platforms. In fact, probably one of the biggest streaming songs in Jamaica.
Definitely.
Yeah.
On one of the platforms.
Yep.
You know, how was it different in terms of you know, we know that, you know, events, you know, all the events couldn't keep, all the tours couldn't go on and these things, and you have such a big song. Why you tell me the impact and how the situations were dealt with during that time when Virgin was the song and
still is the song.
It is the song.
It's
You
the
understand
song,
me?
yeah.
I say big up to all our fans them and make it reach where it reach.
Real.
You understand me? I say
Real.
and me I go just keep it 100. You don't know every interview me and not nice though.
Yeah.
Where I say, bro, we can't wait for the road open up.
Right.
Because I know them to see, you know, a live performance with JahVinci really.
Yeah.
I do the songs them with me I do now.
Right.
You understand? So
Right.
I just greatness we are hope for 2022 with
Right.
it. You understand how we can go out there and do great.
Yeah.
More great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think all your fans are looking forward. So forward.
Yeah, definitely, man.
To see you
Definitely.
performing. In terms of the whole pandemic, right? And as Mackie was just talking to us about,
Yeah.
how did you manage? How you
But I'm
survive
tell
through?
you how I manage. You know,
Yeah.
Zine, I just studio we take feed.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say because my therapy are music, you know.
That was your vaccine.
Yes.
Yes.
Music. You understand me? I say so. Being that we never have no shows go on and no road now take on, we say alright, then we could just go into the studio and come out with some great music same way and keep the thing current.
Same,
You understand me? I say so. This is the thing left from underrated to JahVinci, I greatest.
Yes.
You understand? So you don't know. Me have to big up my boss.
Yes.
No
Yes.
joke from the whole team. You
like
understand
that.
me? I
like
say yes. True.
Yeah, 'cause every opportunity you get, I
Yes,
mean,
man, we definitely
you share the
just
success with it.
just put in more work, man, and make sure it's the energy out there. You see me?
All right. So, but before you say that, Bones, you know, we Virgin was, you know,
Great.
a different kind of tune.
Yeah.
I know we said different meaning. Say you don't know. We know you had one of the body singers around the place. We know say represent for the female, but you turn it on a different level.
Yeah, me did have to do that, bro. I swear, because you don't know at the end of the day, them know JahVinci. For the, me not gonna lie, sometimes them say, JahVinci, you're short, nice song, that nice, tell me that every day, say, boy, So him say, we are gonna do the EP, and him give me a choice now, for pick the type of songs that we are put on the EP.
Right.
You understand me? I say, and I want to tell you, to be honest, not nice pick 6 songs, I'm gonna pick the last one.
Really?
No joke, because him say, want to make sure, say, every song different from the next.
Yes.
You understand me? I say, so me remember my day home, I say, not nice. Yo, me have a song, You see me what me think say, would I do well for the EP? Worse is a road, is a lane where me been a say, yo, Jah, me feel like me can do this. You get me? I say, so, so singing like that was really one of the things that we really want to do from a longer time. You understand me? I say, so, get the option now for pick any choice. Or you want to go with the vibe and whatever, not nice. We make him here virgin and same time himself, no brother come right now. We advise this now.
But if you
that was about after 3 in the morning.
Yeah, bro.
Why is it that the best hits and the most creative juices happen then the time of morning? Then?
Yeah, because you don't know more time, you just wipe off that sweat there.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweat then. Yes.
Just wipe off that sweat there.
Some people still do the match there.
JahVinci, be yourself. That defeats the whole song called Virgin.
Yes.
But
yes.
Tell us a little bit about the songs on the EP. And the mechanics. Who are the producers you work with?
Passion EP. Which one of the EP I talk about now?
Well, the new one.
The one with the shirt.
The new EP. Passion EP.
Yes.
Well, say honestly, it was just capitalizing on the Virgin track.
Okay.
You understand me? I say, because as I say, Virgin did
very big too.
Yeah, did numbers. You get me? So we decided, say, yo, what this the people them like, this the ladies them like, why not do some more songs like this? More sexier songs where the lady them I go relate and love. You get me? So so we're going a Passion EP with that mindset for just, capitalize and make them see what JahVinci can do. Because none of them never hear that side there JahVinci before. You see me? Me singing "Leave the Lights On Tonight." Different. You understand? So we're going at the mindset for just do some more sexier song and capitalize even upon the Virgin track.
Pretty like a rose.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be like an anchor from one of these bigger stations. You still didn't answer the question, sir. Tell us a little bit about the songs and who are some of the producers you work with.
Well, the songs now, as I say, I'm capitalizing on the Virgin track.
You did say that already, sir.
No, hold on, I get to me. I could just capitalize on the Virgin track, but not just be a song where a virgin, or you get where I come from? Just, so some of the tracks them different. You understand? We talk about me getting born and decide say, yo, no, me not work with that, baby.
So
you understand?
Is that truth?
True story.
No joking. Everybody go through that.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, no. All right.
So it's like you not go through it.
No, man, you're mad, man. No.
Yes, for in the game, you have to get born early. Even if it's even a cheese bread, you must go.
Somebody said to me, the man said 2 things sure in life, born and dead.
So as I say, we try to make all of the tracks them different, even though we are singing about woman and sexy. You get me? So I see a mindset of going at this to make sure the tracks them different, but more sexier for the ladies. Not nice produce every track.
Okay.
The only collab on the EP is me and Nadia Mother still.
Wow. Which is also family to the entire team.
And I fear other song they will end up name the whole EP after Passion.
You
see me?
And it's not Russian.
So that was what I was going to. I mean, why the name Passion? So you just mentioned that. And big up the artist as well.
Big up Nadia.
Big up Nadia.
Wonderful singer.
Big up
And I'm sure 2022 we're going to see a lot more from her as well.
Yeah, if your EP I dropped that year, I name Broken Child.
Passion
Not nice, you work hard, you know.
Not nice.
Where you say her EP name?
Broken Child.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Look at that.
I tell you something though, JahVinci, in terms of the Passion EP, released yet? Is it available and all?
Yeah, man, it out, man. You know, no, say the year before we dropped the first EP, I Am the World Singer.
Right.
Yes.
The
right.
same year, the set, yeah.
Big EP that
You
you know.
get to me, I say, and not nice, a boy, like in a strike, one place.
You see him place
Yeah,
twice.
twice.
And that is true.
Well,
And
make
it
it work.
make it up, you know.
Except no.
Yeah, so one EP dropped the 18.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
without dropping the 18
Right.
the following year, but the 18 ended up going on Saturday, so we have to drop it Friday, which
For the
is 17.
Got you.
So
Right.
Nice.
right.
By the 18, it load.
Look at that.
In terms of the EP being out,
no.
in terms of the challenges now because of the pandemic, there are shows being held, and very limited parts of the world. You plan to tour this EP?
Yeah, that is a must. Me be an artist and nothing about that.
Yeah.
Because Corona them out.
Yeah, we've been planning, you know.
That's how we are.
Corona wipe out though, you know.
Where we looking to go? Where we're touring now? In terms
Well, as me say, the world singer, you know.
right.
So the world.
The world.
The
world.
All right. All right.
Yeah, but remember we have a Bahamas show.
Yes.
And then we have England show.
Canada part, this, huh?
Yeah, them place they kind of open up a little way.
Yeah, so
Yes. Not nice and JahVinci.
yeah, but
Una whisper, but una whisper.
all right, here I have.
No.
can't
What I was
load
saying,
it up,
no.
but you know we
I
have
said, una whisper, but una whisper pan the radio, so everybody I hear you still.
No, come like you just know not nice now.
But still the place. The place not too fully warmed up yet.
Oh, so certain
we
people don't
can't
need
do
to
Can't do tell nobody. you see me,
Yeah.
just
So,
hold it up.
a certain amount of people can come on them. So,
So,
you understand? The place can't
Bahamas.
too ram up.
All right, so
All like Virgin then can't come.
Yo, not
Just
nice can tell your best man. I create that whisper. A whisper loud there. Yeah, the whisper loud.
the whisper loud, whisper.
Yeah.
Where's your Antigua, Bahamas, England?
By the way, tell me the date so everybody can know.
All right.
Been a lot of.
Hold on, if it, US are called Holy, but
Yeah.
we are wait for
That part.
permit. They see me, but
Definitely.
them remember all know the fans in the year Javinci sing Virgin.
There you go.
Abroad.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
talk.
So it show them a pile up so.
That's wonderful.
Rich.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. One of your latest singles right now, if not the latest, Pretty Like a Rose.
Yeah.
Definitely it's great song. What is the feedback like, from, persons,
Well,
globally?
I'm not gonna lie now. What do you mean? Not nice. I reason, I mean, I said not nice. Jano dog, but just why? So girl, that's too. If I want one more, I sang them.
Yeah.
You know. Definitely, I feel Pretty Like a Rose. Yeah, I see the effect of it. You get the answer because most of the videos them where the ladies them are DM and I say, yo, post me please. You understand me? I say, Pretty Like a Rose.
Right.
You understand me? I said, nah, their mother still sang to Passion and Mola.
Right.
So we see what the fans them love and we are keep it. We have to do some video for them.
Feel like if you do a Valentine's
No,
Day
man,
challenge,
see,
you know.
No, that is a must.
Yeah, man. I feel like if you do a
from the
Valentine's
lead.
Day challenge.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I may also feel like
Tell me.
some of them tune where we are top, but we need to drop one or two of them.
I feel like if we do that too,
You know what I feel, sir?
Yeah, man. I feel
As a matter of fact,
Yes,
JahVinci, you see, because it's about you.
yeah.
Give us a song. One of the songs. Which is your favorite song on this EP?
Passion.
Passion. All right, and we know how to make it Russian.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, where we whisper it.
DJ Lollipop, please play Passion.
Yo, play Passion.
Leave the lights on tonight. I wanna see every of your body. Don't be shy.
a sit pan. You have a grip plus you split the time, but me can't stay distant. You whining while I'm watching. Woman, I love you.
Oh, I love the feeling. I just wanna feel it. We could go all night. Loving when we're high. Whatever you need, it's fine by me. I just wanna give you my passion. With passion.
Like a rose, yeah, baby. Pretty like a rose, yeah. Pretty like a rose, baby girl, come closer. Skin a glow like diamond, make me want to see you more. When you wind up slow, girl, your love put on a show. Just tell me where you want, baby, whisper, make me know. My love, make you cry out, baby. Love to hear your song, yeah. Me no care, the neighbors, yeah. Ooh, yeah, from me, the know, yeah. Wind up and waist for me, baby, me love it when you wine for me. Yeah, spend a little time on it. Can't really love it when you wine for it. Yeah, stay with a good girl, you know if you don't, cause you know I know waste man this. Girl, let's wine up press for me. Baby, me love it when you press for me. Yeah, just let me when you're ready, girl. Can't believe me call your phone, you come already, girl. Yeah, you are wine for me, John. Sweat and roll and drip and drip. I feel make sure your heart still a beat. See how your eyes on my rover. Yeah, she grip me now, my back when it reveal. It'll make you scream.
Look here, the man. JahVinci. I beer flames on fire go on, you know.
Me never know say you turn Lou Rawls. You invite them.
Look here, the man. I want to tell you the ladies them.
I Barry White voice.
Thank you, not nice.
That's James Ingram flavor, you know.
Bones.
Yes, sir.
You see YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Loud a while ago, you know. You see Radio Land, loud a while ago. I mean, the amount of flames you see people are talk about and not just today. A long time.
Yes.
Are the singer?
The loud what you talk about is called it's over modulating.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Loud
and everything.
yes,
But
yes.
I was gonna say everything nice, but then it's not nice.
Look here.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
Right,
you know, we're on the button, brother.
Yeah. The Virgin them can't get enough.
So we want to say thanks to everyone that made the EBUZZ possible.
Definitely.
We want to say thanks very much for our friends here, family, which is not nice.
Yes.
JahVinci.
Yeah, man, we appreciate the platform at all times.
Yeah, man.
But
we
here's
appreciate you for coming through and early too.
Not only do we appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah.
Coming through is a very big deal right now.
Yes, definitely.
Because we have not had guests in studio
for a long time. Yeah.
One, Mojo Herb, and then after that, Corona.
Had the
get out of hand, we're gone again. So we want to thank you both for forwarding.
Yes, man, appreciate man.
Yes, enough love, passion. No rush.
Passion we look forward to.
Right.
Check out all of the singles on the EP.
Yes.
You hear some of the songs them it not normal.
And
JahVinci.
Yeah.
We appreciate the direction. Big up Not Nice, big up Cram like we say. And of course we definitely see where, the work I put in.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man.
I want to say a special thanks to everyone who made the EBUZZ possible. I want to say a special thanks to our producer, Jodianne and Shamara and Vivine. Also our technical operator, DJ Lollipop.
Also to Nicholas Francis, our engineer, of course, Jody K. Tucker, telephone operator, and of course, she play a role in the evening, in the night. You see, it's a big up to Jody K as always. Peter Broadband, social media as well.
Yeah, we have to give him the uptown talk. Peter Broadband, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
having a good time.
The thing well loud. All the listeners, of course, on the social media and of course on YouTube channel, enjoying, the whole vibe just now. Big up.
We want to say thanks. Join us next week for another exciting edition of the EBUZZ. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Courtney Mack.
And of course, Muta Baruka is up next with the Cutting Edge. I just saw Shane pass through, so you know, so everything ready?
Yeah, man, everything I go check, everything I go sort out, and we're good to go.
Happy 2022. Respect.
We out.